He was named a dark horse by Rondé Barber. Quote, this is a quote from Barber: "Dark horse candidates are always bad bets because they're always on average-ass teams and they need everything to go right for their team to win. Kenny Pickett showed that he has some serious game down the stretch in 2022 and that he is suited for the NFL. He's got 2 really good young receivers and a stud tight end. If the Pittsburgh Steelers defense rebounds, he'll get them into the playoffs." I mean, the playoffs are cool. I think that's awesome. The real question is, is there really any chance that this guy competes with names like Patrick Mahomes, who's the favorite, Joe Burrow? Kenny Pickett's current odds, if you guys are taking long shots, are plus 4,500 to win the MVP this season. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is plus 700. So the payout is there if you're thinking that Rondé Barber is on to something here.
Yeah, that's quite the leap, man. Going for 7 touchdowns to MVP would be pretty historic of an improvement. But I definitely think that we're going to see a good jump, hopefully, from Pickett. There's definitely some things that I think you saw down the stretch in terms of him starting to put some stuff together, which is really exciting. And then to Rondé's point, I do think that the environment, the infrastructure that is there for Pickett to take a good leap forward. I don't see MVP caliber ceiling with Pickett as a player in general, especially in year 2 of all years. But I definitely do think that, the Steelers have provided him with enough weapons for him to be a quarterback that you can win with and make the playoffs with. So, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, he mentioned Pat Freiermuth, who I think the same 33rd team or whatever named him as a top tight end a couple of days ago. So he's definitely got the talent around him too. But with MVP candidates, we're talking about the reasons why their teams win. I don't really necessarily think that that's the kind of leap that we're kind of expecting from Pickett in year 2. I just, the volume, I don't think is going to be there either. I think the Steelers want to run the ball, and that changes if Pickett ends up being like this a leader for top 10 quarterback type of player. That will change because they'll want to throw the ball more. But I think the game plan on offense is going to be pretty run heavy in my opinion.
Yeah. If we're going to put a real bet on who's winning MVP this year, Najee Harris would probably be a better guess. It's 0 chance for either one of them. But if Najee Harris wins MVP, I mean, I would be hyped. I would be very excited about Kenny Pickett. You know what I mean? Future franchise quarterback. That's awesome. If Najee Harris wins MVP this season, the Steelers are going places.
I also don't think, in order to win MVP, I would be interested to look at the numbers of the team success of MVP selections. But I don't think
who won MVP last year? Mahomes?
I don't think the Steelers are going to have a good enough offense to win MVP. Like, you have to have an elite offense to win MVP pretty much. Yeah. So the Steelers, we're just looking for above average. Like we get an above average offense in Pittsburgh.
Capable would be the word.
I'm totally down for that. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, I'd say it's a slim chance, but it's cool that his name's out there, if anything. I think the fact that people are recognizing this guy as somebody who has some NFL game is exciting for Steelers fans. It's exciting for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, he's got a ton of love this offseason, I feel like.
Yeah, a ton of love this offseason. But, if we're being honest, Ben never won MVP because he battled through the likes of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers and Kenny Pickett. If he has the same, even if he has the same Hall of Fame career, which we're going to touch on that here in a second, if he has the same Hall of Fame career, he's battling through the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, all these names for his entire career. Chances are he doesn't win any MVPs, could still be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's not, and I'm not saying that he's going to be. I'm saying that, you don't need to win MVP to have the craziest career that you could possibly have, because Ben is a prime example of that one, which, I think is cool. And just like you said, the love that he's getting this offseason has been nice. I do.